guys, I'm back with a makeup tutorial, as you can tell, or you can tell from the title. Now, I was flicking through my April edition of Glamour Magazine, and I was kind of looking for some inspiration for a makeup tutorial, and then I seen this ad for Pandora's rings with all like the pastel-y, it's set on like all the pastel-y like Cadbury's little egg things. I can't remember what they're called. I think they're just called Cadbury's eggs or something. And they were sat on top of all of these, and it gave me the idea for a kind of like springy makeup tutorial, if that makes sense. Spring pastel makeup tutorial, and I've just basically incorporated the pink here, the like darky mint green colour here, and then like, where is it, the white colour here, into like just a look that you could wear. I actually think this is really wearable personally. You can go darker with the colours if you are darker skin toned than me. As you can tell, I am very pale. I'm like the palest of the bunch, but you can try different ways. You can work out different colours, different pastels. I just thought it was a nice way to work pastel colours into. It's a nice way to incorporate pastel colours into your makeup for like spring and summer, because I know they're very big at the moment. So if you maybe don't want to go out and buy loads and loads of stuff in pastel colours, you can incorporate it into your makeup and like what you're wearing. I have used a range of different products. The actual eyeshadows I used were mineral pigments from Sassy Minerals. See that? Come on, focus. Sassy Minerals. So I used Madison Avenue and Forget About It. The Madison Avenue is just a blue toned pink with shimmer. That's going to pick it up in the packaging. And then the Forget About It is just like a mint green with like dark mint green with shimmer. But these are great. Like I said in the video, they don't drop under your eyes, so you don't have to worry about putting excess powder and stuff in there. It's just a lovely pastel pink and mint green colour, with then just lovely pink cheeks and a nice kind of mid-toned pink. It's like, it's a lot pinker. It's a lot more pinky, as you can see when it's close up, rather than it being backed away. And it's just a lovely colour. They're sleek pout paints, so they're really good. They last all day, and when they do wear off slightly, but it leaves like a nice tint, and you only need like a tiny bit. I'll apply them. As you can see, I'm going really pale because I've had to switch the digital light setting on. But yeah. Anyway, I am wittering on, so let's get on to the tutorial, because I know that's what you guys are obviously watching this for. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So the first thing I've put on my eye is my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. Now that's just to give me a like all over clean base, because I do have some veining on my eye, which is a bit annoying. So yeah, and then next I'm just going to put my NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil in Milk. I'm just going to put a little bit on my eye there, and then I'm just going to take a clean finger and I'm just going to blend it out. Just because I am working with pastel-y colours, so I do want them to show up a bit, so I am going to put a white base underneath them. So I'm just smoothing that out, and you'll obviously need to wipe your fingers on a tissue. So the first shade I'm going to use is from Sassy Minerals, and it's called Madison Avenue. It is a mineral eyeshadow, and I'm just going to take my e.l.f. professional eyeshadow brush. Just looks like that. I'm just going to apply some on the brush, and then I'm just going to, because it is a mineral eyeshadow, I'm just going to pat it all over my lid. And just work it in. Luckily, I've noticed with the Sassy Mineral eyeshadows, they don't, like, I don't get fallout with them, which I actually love. Sorry, I'm not using a mirror, all I'm using is my camera screen, so I'm just making sure I'm very thorough. So it's just like a nice pastel-y pink colour with a tiny bit of shimmer. It shows up more shimmery in the pot, if you can see that. It's like quite jewelry creamed on the back. but luckily on the eye it doesn't have too much bam glitter, it's just subtle shimmer. And then for the crease I'm just going to use a mint greeny shade, like a darker mint green, because on the picture there is a darker mint green. So I'm just going to take some on my brush. I don't want to take too much because it is a mineral, so it does go very far. And I'm just going to place it in the corner like that and work it in little circles, and then start dragging it down and across into my crease. Just like that, just so it makes a bit more definition. And luckily I love this pale pink and this pale like minty green colour, and it's not too bam in your face, so I reckon you can get away with it, especially with it coming up to spring and that. So I'm just going to blend that in, and hopefully you can see the change. Yeah, you can see the change in it. Get the lid back on without spilling them anywhere. So that's the whole eyeshadow look. It's very, very simple. And then I'm just going to put some, I was going to put eyeliner, but I think it's just enough with mascara. You can choose to put eyeliner with it if you want. I just have like a purple eyeliner to hand that I was just going to put one of my e.l.f. cream liners in this purple dewy creamy colour that's not showing up. I don't really think it's going to go, so I'm not going to go for it. Then I'm just going to take my eyelash curlers and curl my eyelashes. I'm going to use a mirror for this point. I probably should have done it before I curled my eyelashes. But ow. So I'm just going to curl them and give them a bit more volume. You can choose, as I said, to put eyeliner. I don't really have, like I was saying, I don't really have an eyeliner that I think could go perfectly with this, but if you wanted, you could just take like a little greeny eyeliner. I'd probably go with like just a greener eyeliner rather than like the brown or the blacks or the purple. It's just I think green would go better, but I personally don't have a green eyeliner. Then I'm just going to use the Gosh Show Me Volume Mascara. I don't know if this is going to throw my camera out of focus. So I'm just going to use this. It's got a massive brush, so it gives me the volume I like. And I'm just going to apply this how I apply my mascara. And I apologise if I'm not talking, just because it is incredibly hard to apply mascara while talking. I probably should have done a voiceover for this bit, to be fair. And I have also just realised I've forgotten highlighter. If I get this on my face now, I'm going to be not happy. There we go, so I'm just going to apply some mascara. My lashes aren't very cooperative, especially because I've just not long washed my face after doing this, so it's a bit, they're a bit dodgy sometimes after being washed. So I forgot my highlight, so I'm just going to put that on now. And my everyday highlight that I actually use is the Steeler colour in Nude. So I'm just going to take this oval shadow brush. Come on. Focus. Focus. I'm just going to take this oval shadow brush from Crown Brushes. Just take a little bit on the brush and just apply it underneath my brow bone just to kind of blend the colour. And then that's all I basically do. I do add a bit, because there are some whitey, kind of like whitey blue eggs. Because there are some whitey blue eggs on the picture, I am going to take my Barry M Kohl eye pencil in white, as you can tell. And I'm just going to line my waterline. And this is very hard to do without a mirror and doing it in the camera lens. Just a bit of white eyeliner. It just brightens up the eyes a bit and incorporates the white into it. I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes, which I am going to use the mirror again for because I'm awful. I apologise if I don't get this in shot, or if I get my mirror in shot. as you can see, my lashes are being very uncooperative.